drops you all and hold on to my daman. Offload yours, handle it well, right? It's like when you're traveling and you hand over your baggage to the coolie. What do? The coolie makes sure that he carries it properly and puts it in the carriage for you. You offload that baggage to me as your coolie, and I will deliver it in your to the carriage that you will come to.
The next question, Baba, is today about your China visit.
Baba saying we will.
Quick one on the China visit because it's a question answer, so may not be elaborate. We'll take another day for just a question. A lot of people knows that you visited China, you wanted to visit China, and then you went all the way to China and then came back quickly. I don't remember exactly whether you landed in China or landed and but I know that it was very there seems to be a mystery why you were so eager to go to China. What was the work that you wanted to do? Did you really do that work or you came back? You could just have a quick overview on your China.
Baba Singh, we will not just limit it to China, but every place I visited, I had to give it a push and pull. So every time I left Mehrabad and I traveled so extensively, sometimes with Mandali, sometimes without Mandali, everywhere I put my foot was for a purpose. It was to give a certain amount of and pull, economical, spiritual, moral pull, because the entire universe belongs to me. So even going to China or just landing in China and coming out quickly, give at that point in time the spiritual push or the work that was to be done. Now I don't reveal what I do because that's not required. Like every other country or place I visited, China also had to be given that push. Now, what kind of push that was? It was for economical growth. It was for freeing China from a lot of monarchical rule, right? Lifting them to the next level. So all that work, given that push with my spiritual workers there, right? Every place, every country has spiritual workers to carry out my work. It's like quickly having a meeting, right? Sometimes you may have a 5-minute catch up, sometimes you may have a 2-hour catch up. It was more to download the push that I wanted to do my work with China. Now, China also, like many other countries, carries its own baggage. Whether it is right or wrong, they carry a baggage. Now, it's also breaking that baggage, by breaking that pattern, which it has to break. From breaking that pattern and breaking that entire baggage, when you unlock it, it's a mixed bag.
Right.
Isn't it? Some things have to go, some things have to stay, some things will take a complete turn. So the same model or concept was even applied for China. Now, whether it fructified 70 years later or 80 years later or 200 years later, that is just a matter of time. But the universal work was started ticking in China. Now, if China is a country, I'm talking of China as a country, used its own free wish and will to achieve a lot. Now, that free wish and will also have negative aspects and also have positive aspects. Eventually, that whole negative positive has to be brought in sync. And that's the work I did.
So basically, the mystery is in other places you went, like in Europe, you went for days and weeks and months. In India, you stayed for very long. Whereas in China, you just went and quickly came back. So that's a mystery. So you'd like to explain why?
No, look, it looks like a mystery to all of you. It doesn't look like a mystery to me.
Okay.
For me, I needed to spend, say, 5 minutes in China. But somewhere else, I needed to spend more time. With some friends you meet, you bond more, right? You don't feel the need to spend a lot of time. There's no mystery. In universal work, there is no mystery. It works absolutely clockwise. It works the way it needs to work.
So if you could give the push that you needed to give a push to a country or a region in that short time, then obviously the mystery is some places you just quickly touched upon, like in China, whereas the same push you keep giving in other places like Europe and America. And so why so long days and hours and months and years in one to give the same push?
See, understand, China's spiritual concept and understanding is very different to the rest of the world. It is only in a couple of decades that Chinese people are moving more towards openly following Buddhism and other aspects of spirituality.
Right.
Whereas America, Europe, India is a hub of spirituality, right?
Yes.
So there was no Jesus Christ in China. Jesus Christ was everywhere else. You are understanding?
Yes.
It's a spiritual push to be somewhere for a longer time. It's a different element of push to be somewhere else for a little short time. But it'll all come around. The cycle will break. It'll all come around.
Correct.
Today, people in China, they openly believe in some form of spirituality. They believe in Buddhism. It was not the norm earlier, right? They did not believe in the concept of God or anything like this. Eventually, everything will turn around. It'll just turn around the way it should turn around.
Yes.
Understood?
Yep. So you probably have given a little push in China and
No, I
what
must have given a huge push.
Oh, okay.
Most certainly a huge push. China is what China is today for because of the big push.
What you gave.
But China's free wish and will, how it will fructify with that push, only time will tell. So there is no judgment to be passed because I have explained every soul that is born through its own karmic journey and impression. And for that, if you have to be born in Timbuktu or in Russia or as an Indian or an African or a Chinese, Japanese, so on and so forth, your soul will take birth in that country. If you have if you need to fructify something at the spiritual level, your soul to be born in Japan makes sense. You will be born in Japan. If your soul, it makes more sense for your soul's journey to still be born back in India or again and again in India or somewhere else, it will continue. That cycle will continue. But one fine day, that cycle will break. That pattern will completely break because the purpose is over.
And then you will be born in a different country or a different form.
For another experience of the soul.
Another
Till
experience.
you get to that stage where you say, thus far and no more, no more coming back in physical form. Continue my universal work as a spiritual worker in the astral world with my Baba, with my Guru, etc., etc., etc.
That is the liberation.
If you call that liberation, that is liberation.
So just to summarize, is there a prediction for China from your side?
There is no prediction for anything. There is a breaking of pattern prediction. It all will be revealed in time. All you need to know, you have a prediction on you by your Guru, which is hold on to my Daman. That has been predicted for you. What is predicted for the person sitting next to you is not your problem.
Thank you, Baba.
Correct?
Correct.
So why are you focusing on somebody else? You focus on what it's about. You are completely taking the focus away from yourself. You can take the focus away from yourself if you extend that compassion, love, understanding to everything around you. Your focus is your focus. If you have to study your science subject, you can't leave science and go and study geography. Correct?
Correct.
Because you've chosen to study science. If you chose to study history, you might study a bit of something everywhere. But you will graduate in your choice of subject.
Correct.
And you will be focusing more on that subject.
Correct.
So your subject is hold on.
To Baba's Daman.
That's it.
Till the very end.
Till the very end. That is your subject. That is your philosophy. That is your everything.
Beginning and the end. And yet there is no beginning and no end.
Absolutely. There is no beginning. There is no end. You don't know how it started, how it is going to end.
Just hold on. In between.
Just hold on. Hold on and come back with a nice bag of goodies for me. Baba saying I'm very greedy for those goodies. You should know that. Very, very greedy. What you are going to get for me? I'm like that little kid. What chocolate is coming for me? The chocolate I like. Maybe I don't like dark chocolate, but I like milk chocolate. So are you conscious that Baba likes milk chocolate? So will you bring milk chocolate for me?
Yes, I'm already packing my bags and suitcases.
Correct. You just remember this. One fine day I'm going back home. How will I make Baba happy? What will I show him in my bag?
What I've done in my whole life.
Yeah.
and created those treasures to present to Baba.
Correct.
And that is the
That
purpose
that
of
is your
life.
focus.
That is
Yes.
the focus and the purpose of this life.
Yes. If your guru, if you're so greedy to get to your God through your guru, you already have a combination of God and guru with you. So to start with, you're very blessed. Now all you have to do is please your guru and God in one breath. You don't have to open a separate bag for your guru and a separate bag for your Lord and Master. You have a very already with you. So every day tell yourself what I will pack today in that bag, which will make Baba happy. That will make you a good spiritual worker to end this conversation. So Baba loves you all, and once again I'm saying hold on to my daman in these very, very trying times, and be sure everybody has immunity.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you.